Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Crystal.
And I'm Nay.
And our guest today is Ed Papers, who is the CEO of First Class Entertainment.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about a few of the things that are going on in the news right now. There's been a lot of things going on in the media recently. We wanted to address a few issues. So we're going to start off with the election 2016.
Boo.
Right. So yeah, Trump and his foolishness. Where do we start?
We just finished.
I think we're doomed either way. Whoever gets in office, which I don't think Trump has I don't think he has a chance of getting in. Nobody's letting him in office. I don't think he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. Well, in the course of history, Republican office. I mean, I'm embarrassed. I'm not a Republican, but I'm embarrassed that they even just have him representing the Republican office.
Right.
You know, it's like you have umpteen congressmen, congresswomen, or senators that's in office that doesn't qualify to run. I mean, Trump is the only one that's a Republican that is holding the flag for the Republican Party.
Right.
I mean, it's a little crazy.
I think part of it too is because he's financing himself, so he's not depending on anybody else's money, so he's able to kind of get away with things that other people can't, that are relying on donations.
It's fine. It's fine to have money. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of money. But if you can't go to a foreign country and settle differences, I mean, come on.
Yeah, he can't. He's not capable of doing
You're
that.
nowhere near as
That.
capable as Hillary Clinton. Let's just be realistic about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Her husband has been in office.
Right. That's
She's
what I
been a
say.
senator
Her
for
husband has her
a
back.
long time. You can't compare. So, I mean, it's a good reality show that's going on. Because this is what it is. It's a reality show. And, go Hillary. That's what I'm saying.
I think the scary part is that since Trump has been running for president, all of these other bigots have come out of the woodwork. So it's like now, even if he doesn't win the election, we can't go back to pretending that this country is not racist, because these people are all just coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
And what did he say? Didn't he open up something, or he's building something
The wall.
close to the White House or something? Because he said, I can't remember what he said, but he said that even if he don't make it, he's gonna make it.
What?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Really?
He's doing something. I remember he said that during the debate. He said even if he don't make it to the White House address, that he's gonna be close by. He's doing something. I can't remember whether he was building something or whatever, but yeah, he's not gonna make it. So that's as close to the White House as he's gonna get. So
I'm starting to wonder now if he's going to make it, because
Wow.
I mean, I don't want to. People are saying no, but it's kind of scary.
I can't see that reality set in.
I don't see that either.
I see Hillary becoming the first female
Female
president of the
president.
United States.
Yeah, we made history
And,
once, and we're gonna do it again.
again, exactly. And it should follow in their footsteps.
Right.
First black president,
First female
and
president.
first female president, or either or. Not saying that, but whoever, because Hillary did run against Obama at the time as well. But
If Trump wins, we will be a laughing stock of the world. His wife, who's plagiarizing Michelle Obama's speech, wasn't she like a naked model or a porn star? Wasn't she something from back in the day? Was like an adult.
I don't know.
I think she was a model.
She was like the
something
naked
She
model.
looks like a model.
She's very pretty. She's very beautiful. But
Who was the other one that he was cheating on?
all of them.
Marla
Ivanka.
Maples. What's her name? Maples.
Marla Maples.
Marla Maples.
And Ivana and Ivanka.
He has money. He can do whatever.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's a Trump. He's a Trump.
Really?
He got money too.
All right. Also, recently, there was a recording that was leaked to the media from about 10 years ago. He did an Access Hollywood interview, and he had on a live mic, and I guess he didn't know the mic was live. And we overheard him talking to Billy Bush, who was the co-host of the show at the time, referencing Nancy O'Dell. Nancy O'Dell was the other co-host of the show.
Okay.
And basically, in the interview, he's telling Billy Bush about how he came on very heavy to Nancy O'Dell while she was married, and that he took her furniture shopping, trying to bribe her and stuff like that. He made a comment, something about when you're a star, you can do whatever you want to do. You can just grab women by the...
When you have money, you can do whatever you want to do, because she definitely wasn't going to go with him.
She's way out of
furniture
his
shopping
league.
for his looks.
Right.
So,
But the point is just, do you want someone that has that type of... He's managed to insult every group of people in the world.
Well,
Muslims, Mexicans, women, black people.
Well, that's, you know, that's been the mentality of Caucasian men that have money and power. You know, that's what they do. You know, they look at you in a certain type of way and they say, you know what, you know, I own you, or, you know, or you're fired, as he says, right? Right, Trump? You're fired. So, you know, that's just what it is. That's how it is in this country, you know, with his arrogance. But that's what it is when you have money. I mean, I guess when you do have money, you know, you have certain level of arrogance, man.
of course. All right, well.
But you should be humble too at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Yes,
And that's not happening with him at all.
Yeah. Wow.
He has no chill button at all.
All right, so.
Moving on. So...
How close to that?
What are you supposed to? Down with Trump.
Did you say a lot of one? All right, so this is what it is.
Okay, so next, this summer was really crazy as far as the police brutality instances. We had Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, and Terrence Crutcher, and just to name a few, right? Who were seemingly for no reasons murdered by the police for living while black, basically, was their only offense.
Right.
And that definitely opened up a big discussion in this country about race relations and the civilians versus the police. And you have celebrities like Colin Kaepernick, who refuses now to stand during the national anthem. Kaepernick, I'm sorry, Colin Kaepernick. So my issue with that is this, you know, I'm not anti-police. I have friends who are police, acquaintances who are police. All cops are not bad. The problem that I have is that
It's when the good cops don't.
the good cops don't say anything.
Okay.
You know, I look on my social media, on my timeline, whenever a civilian kills a cop, I see all my cop friends like, oh my God, rest in peace to my brother in blue. They're so defensive. But the moment one of their own kills a civilian, it's like crickets. Nobody says anything. So, what are your, I mean, you're, as a black man, right, what are your feelings on that?
Man. This country, I'll tell you, pigmentation of our skin tells it all. We are threatened. They're very threatened by us. They are. They are. And, you know, it's to the point where, you know, they try to keep you down. You know, that education is mostly the key in this country. And when you're smart, intelligent, and black, you're a threat. So, with that being said, you know, these police forces throughout the country are supposedly trained, supposed to have sensitivity training, right? That's a bunch of bullshit. There's no sensitivity training, because how could the process be repeated over and over and over and over again, and they still get off with desk duty?
Right.
It's sending a message to this country and to African American men in this country to really straighten up, because they really don't give a shit about us. They don't.
But then you have all of this happening, then it's an uproar for a minute, and then you don't hear anything.
And it dies down.
I haven't
Until it
heard
happens
anything
You know what?
lately
You
about
know, you
anything.
hear the, I don't know if
And
it's
then
the
people are expecting like Al Sharpton to come out and speak out, and they're expecting the like rappers to come and speak out, but what is that?
I don't know if this is the proper word, cliche, but you know, you hear the thing, I'm sick and tired of being tired. I'm tired. Well, that's pretty much what's going on, because it's getting too repetitive.
Right.
over and over and over
Exactly.
and over again. Nothing
It's actually
is
being done.
being done.
Yeah, nothing is
You
actually
know,
being
these
done.
cops, this is funny, right? We're shooting, right? We're on tape, right? Right? I go like this to you, right? You say, oh, you hit me, right? Okay. Now the whole country can see this, right? I hit you. At the end of the day, you know, I should get charged for that, right?
So you're going with this.
Not in America, right? I mean, it kind of, if you guys, well, you guys were young at the time, but growing up, you know the story about Rodney King.
Yeah.
Clearly on tape, right?
Clearly.
You got, I'm just exaggerating, but you had about 20 cops beating up on this one guy because he refused to resist, or whatever the case may be. But you got all these cops kicking him and sticks, you know, that's just savage. They always say that we're savages, right? But Caucasian men, they're just as savage as we are.
They're worse.
Or they're worse.
They're worse.
They're worse. And then what's made it more sad is that when they showed the videotape, after the videotape, they found the cops not guilty. And I'm like, well, how did they find the cops not guilty?
And this right there.
Just like with Eric Gardner, the guy who actually filmed Eric Gardner's murder, he just got sentenced to, I think it was 4 years in jail. Meanwhile, the cop that killed him on public street, choked him to death, just got a raise.
Oh wow.
From MIBD, yes, just got a raise.
Wow.
I mean, you know, it's a clear smack in the face.
Yeah, it is. But then I don't know if you guys heard about the incident in Houston. Black cop beat a black homeless man, and his partner, a white cop, watched.
I think the thing is like,
he resigned.
the black cop resigned.
Yeah.
Because they probably would have made an example out of him.
Oh yeah.
Right, of course.
Right,
Yeah, and he
yeah.
knows that. That's
Right.
why
Yeah.
he did right.
Right.
Yeah, they would have quick. You know how quick he would have went to trial for
Of
that.
course.
Yeah.
I mean, and then there's
in
a
the
little bit
meantime-
prosecuted one cop. No, you prosecuted the black cop. You know.
Right.
They're trying to implement these cameras for police. Right?
Yeah, that they
For
wear.
what?
For what?
For what?
Because when
They're-
you get videotaped anyway,
They
you get
get off.
videotaped anyway when you beat up somebody and you kill somebody, and you still get off. So what is that?
What's the point of the body camera?
Waste
the
of money.
body camera, right?
Waste of money on
What's
body
the sense of
cameras.
having a body
The
camera?
only thing that would do is it would give the police more capability to alter the footage, because now they can change it before it gets out. If I shoot it on my cell phone, you can't alter it. If it's
Right.
on your body,
Right.
I can, you'll tweak it to how I want it, yeah.
And they're hip to the social media thing. They'll be quick to shut
Absolutely.
somebody's Facebook account down that's recording these videos. So they're hip to they will alter those body cams and the
Yeah,
videos.
we're at that time, day and age, you know, everything is videotaped, everything is being recorded, you know, and it still doesn't matter in the police force. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna arrest him, I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna get off. And you know what? I think I'm gonna shoot him, and since I'm tired of being in out here in the street, you know, I think I'm gonna get
That's
death duty.
Do you have any controls in the front? Do you have any more controls, like, not?
So death duty, that's what they get. They always get death duty. You know?
I think
I haven't seen that one time a police officer that commits a crime and they say, you know what, he's fired.
the national anthem, because it wasn't written for us.
It wasn't.
And it was written expressly against us. When the Constitution was written, all men are created equal. We were not considered people.
Right.
We were property. So it wasn't written for me.
Considered 3/5 of a human being,
Mhm.
stated in the Constitution.
The national anthem, there's a line or a verse that was removed where he talks about slaves running from the bombs and how we couldn't get away. But you want me as a black person in this country to sing that song? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's why I think there's a new movie out called Birth of a Nation.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course there's controversy around that for the Nate Parker.
I haven't seen it yet.
And I think everybody should go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out.
Right.
And I think we all should go check it out. And for a later topic, discuss that movie. I think
And of
it's-
course, that's been a controversy because of the allegations against the writer of the movie, Nate Parker.
yeah, but you know,
So, not to say that makes the movie any less relevant,
Mhm.
but I'm just saying that, people will find a way to try to shut it down, and they're doing that by bringing up his past now. Oh, well, don't go see his movie because 20 years ago, he was accused of sleeping with a white girl, you know what I'm trying to say, or raping a white woman.
all right. Well, listen, man, 6 1/2 one dozen of the other, man. You're always going to get that backlash, especially anything that has to do with controversy. It's not even controversy; it's real deal.
Right.
That's
You
real
know,
bad.
they consider it as controversy, man. They can go,
It makes them look bad.
yeah, it's the real deal. You know, the slaves sick and tired of being sick and tired,
But people are sick and tired now.
right? And this new
But how sick and
generation,
tired are we? I don't.
this new generation is not. Listen, back in the 80s and 90s, wasn't really doing much protesting. Now, this generation, this young generation now, they're not having it.
Yeah,
There's
but
one
this
powerful
generation
picture. There was
now-
one powerful picture there was one powerful picture of them. It was a standoff between a guy and a cop, and I don't know if that was in Baltimore or whatever. And that picture was just so powerful because the brother was looking at white cop in the eye, and the white cop had the hat on with the thing mask, and he was like this, and he was like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm not flinching. You ain't flinching. It's getting to that point. And I won't be
Yeah.
surprised. I won't be surprised down the line, if a whole civil war happens again.
But like what Nate
True,
was saying,
but we're killing our own people. Our generation, we're killing our own people.
Well, that has to
So,
stop.
Yeah, but
That exactly. That has
every
to
time you
stop.
turn on the news, it's not stopping.
but okay, so
Like,
people would say
we're
black
so
on
worried-
black.
Yeah, black on black crime. I mean,
But
it's getting worse.
the difference is this though. Black on black crime is a problem. We know this.
Right.
But the difference is that if I kill you, I'm gonna go to jail for killing you.
Right.
If white officer Bob over here kills you, he's not going anywhere but back on the job.
That's duty.
That's duty. So that's the problem. We're punishing us for killing our own, but we're not punishing.
The system is
Right.
punishing us.
Right.
Yes.
Steve, look, a black male, for instance, if I kill a dog, or look what they did to Michael Vick, right? When Michael Vick was involved with that whole
Dog fighting.
dog fighting
Yes.
thing, he did his dues or whatever, he got suspended and whatever the case may be. But if somebody kills a black guy, so what?
Yeah, he got more punishment for killing those dogs
Dog has
than
much
people
more
got for
rights
killing a black man.
than a black man in this country.
Right.
And I love dogs, but
But it's
still,
totally crazy.
right.
That's totally crazy.
It is.
So some of the deep topics, man, this discussion is real. It's real. It's real out here.
And it's real scary for those of us. Like I'm not a mother yet, but one day hopefully I will be. And I'm scared at the thought of having a black son and sending him to school and he just gets shot because you think that he's in a nice neighborhood wearing a hoodie.
But it's just
You
being
know what I
black,
mean?
period. It's not the men, it's being black, period.
Yeah, I mean, it's a test. It's clearly a test. The people of color.
Do you feel, how do you feel as a black man when you go out? And do you feel some type of way as far as
Always.
your interaction with police or like you're being watched or if you get
Always.
pulled over? Do you feel some
But
type of
then they
Always.
think they can talk to you any kind of way they want, say what they want to say to you. No, it's you want respect, you got to give respect.
Mhm.
You're not going to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
I've had to tell a few officers like that. You're not going to talk to me like that.
Mhm.
And they think you're not supposed to say, "Oh, shut up," before you do what?
Look, you have rights. You can say what you want. You
Yeah.
can say what you want to say.
They count on
No.
you not knowing your rights. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you come out with them. I always said,
Because I have a
I said
lot
I
of
was
friend,
going
I
to
have a
study
lot of
that.
friend officers
And I'm
too.
going to come out with code 26-13S, and they're going to look at me and be like, "Okay, ma'am, have a nice day." Yeah, I want to do that one day.
For those who don't know what that code is, would you please tell them?
I don't even know. Next time.
Next time.
So basically it means back off.
Right.
Right? And, yeah, like just back off.
All right, so we can talk about that forever, but
Yeah.
Right.
moving on. In recent news, so Kim Kardashian supposedly got robbed.
Where was her security again?
Right, hold
Did
on.
she just have one?
Wait, hold on. Supposedly
security
got
with-
one. Got robbed at gunpoint by supposedly some 5 masked men who tied her up, put her in the bathtub, stole her $4 million.
I didn't hear all of that. All of that happened?
Yeah, but they put her in the bathtub, tied
$10
her up.
million.
Oh,
It was $10 million.
so here's my thing. First, let me just, the security guard supposedly was with Kendall and Kylie at their event, so he left her there. So the second could have been an inside job because who else would have known her security was going to be gone at that time? Here's my thing. I'm not a hater, you know, she's doing well for herself in life, she's got money, so good for you. However, I kind of feel in a certain way, you cannot flaunt everything and then be surprised that people come for you. Like, I think a lot of it is she tries really hard to stay relevant. She got famous not for being talented, but for making a sex tape with Ray J. That's your claim to fame. So when you get famous, like that, you have to constantly find things to stay relevant, because what else can you do? So I think for her, like all of this, the selfie obsession, and look how much money I have, look at my ring, she does these things to try to stay relevant, and now it's backfiring, because she has no other way to stay relevant besides
Yeah, just
posing
like,
half naked.
I forgot the guy's name. He's a designer.
I saw that.
The older man.
The older guy.
Said that, you know, the streets are watching, basically.
Of course.
You know, so people want what you got, what you have, and trust me, they're gonna come for you.
And when you flaunt it, it's one thing to have it, but it's one thing to be like, "Ooh, look what I got! Look what I got!" That's something totally different.
So,
you know what I mean?
And that's, you know, that's also the gift and the curse of the social media. I mean, it's good because of the fact that, you know, you want to publicize something, you know, and get it out there. It's cool. On the other hand, you know, when you have, when you have expensive stuff or whatever, then, you know, you show it off or whatever on Facebook or Instagram. You know, people who don't have that, it's like, you know what, you know, we're gonna go see this person.
Right.
You know, and that's exactly what happened. Now, if that thing was staged up in Paris, he so-called went out with the sister, the security guy, went out with the sisters and left Kim, we don't know. We don't know we don't know what's going to happen at 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We don't know. What we do know is what's happening right now, right? But what I'm saying is that with Kim, who knows? I mean, with the security, they're saying that, well, he left. All right, well, but why would you leave Kim by herself in the house? Like, that's the question I'm saying. Like, why would you leave Kim in the house by herself? I think it was all staged. I think it, you know,
It's fishy.
It's very
It's
fishy.
yeah.
You know, I think people know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, and
But she has insurance on that. So.
She's good. She's still better off than all of us. So
the good thing about it, you know, they spared her life,
Right.
Yeah.
and you know, she can live and talk about it. All the other material stuff she can get back.
Can be replaced.
Come
And
on.
even with her getting robbed of $10 million, she's still okay.
Listen,
you know what I mean? She's good. So.
That's the most beautiful thing about this country. We have a thing called insurance, because just in case. This insurance really means just in case.
Yeah.
So, if you got $10 million ring, of course you're gonna get insured, right?
Of course.
Just in case something happens. So, but they publicize it. Oh, you know, they got robbed for $10 million. So what? Like, rich people don't care about that. Like, oh, they're gonna send me a check, and I'm gonna get another one.
Hopefully this time she don't.
In fact,
So
with that ring, when the sister got robbed or whatever, and the insurance company, I guess they must have probably get it appraised or whatever, and it probably cost more than what it is at the time when they got robbed. So they might come off a little bit more with the insurance.
So
thing.
she wins either way.
Yeah, she wins.
And she like her life was spared, she's okay. So, all right. So also, as we speak right now, Hurricane Matthew is kind of doing a number on the entire East Coast. It just left Haiti, and as of today, the death toll in Haiti is at over 800 people. So of course, our prayers, go out to the people of Haiti.
Absolutely.
They're still recovering from the earthquake a few years ago, so that country's kind of been getting it really bad the last few years. There has been an issue on social media that has been raised because when the terrorist attack in France happened a few months ago, I think it was, Facebook did like the whole pray for France, the filter, and it seems like this happened in Haiti and there's nothing, there's silence. No one's saying pray for Haiti as far as social media sites. What are our thoughts on that?
Well, I guess because, like we were talking about earlier, it has a lot to do with, I think because it's a black country. You look at Haiti and you look at France. So, I mean, it's no excuse. It's no excuse as to why. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. Why they're not supporting like they supported France. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they treat third world.
It's a poor country. It's a predominantly black country.
I don't know. What?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what can you say? I don't know.
It's kind of reminiscent of Hurricane Katrina, where black people are sitting on the roofs of their houses and waving to the helicopters for help, and they're just flying over looking like, it seems like whenever there's a disaster in a predominantly black area, even in this country, this is the response.
True.
Yeah, but let it be in Idaho or something like that. And it's like the troops are coming in like heavy, parachutes and all kinds of stuff.
Or just, and it could be in New York, just in a predominantly white area, and you could see a different response. So
That's such the case in this whole country, man. It happens, man. The thing with Haiti, I think it's being that, like you said, it's a poor country. It doesn't take precedence over France and or whatever, but it's still a country. It's still people.
Human beings.
They need attention as well. And I think it's sad that the response time for this thing happening in Haiti is crazy. We have so much money. America has so much money. I mean, just go over there and send the Red Cross, get them in there. Get the people what they need in terms of food, water, or shelter, stuff like that. Like, let's make it happen. We can make it happen. We pick and choose who we want to, who the hell we want to help and who we don't want to help. And it's sad that we have to go through this in life. It's really crazy. When you walk down the street, you see a homeless person. There's no reason why homeless people should be homeless. This country has so much money. It's ridiculous.
But they have shelters too for homeless. A lot of them choose not to go to these shelters for whatever reason. I don't know the reason, but they choose not to go to the shelter. They have help out here. A lot of people choose not to go get help.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't help everybody.
It's the help is there. It's that they don't want the help. You get help.
That too. Yeah.
I mean, for certain people, I can't go get help. Certain people can go get help. Like you fresh out of prison, you can go to the Department of Social Service and get food stamps, cash, and go to the shelter for a few months, and they pay for you somewhere to live.
But also,
so as far as homeless people, I'm pretty sure they can do the same. They can go to a shelter, or if they have mental issues, they can go get some type of help where they place them in housing or something. There are resources out there. As far as them not taking advantage of the resources, or I don't know, maybe they just don't know where to start, or
but I just want to get back to the topic of Haiti. I think that with this whole hurricane thing going down, and we know that this is hurricane season, and the U.S., which is pretty close, has a good relationship with Haiti. You know,
Help
let's
prepare.
just get the Red Cross in there. Like,
Yeah,
come
should
on.
help prepare, yeah.
Let's go. I mean, you know, 800 people died or whatever.
And counting probably, yeah.
Yeah, and it's you know, let's get the Red Cross in there and, you know, get the people what they need. You know, like I said, we have the resources. I don't know why we just
They're
don't.
just allocated to the wrong places. We're a very rich country. It's just a matter of the system is set up to help the wrong people. And that's a problem in this country as well. You know, back to what you were saying with the welfare system. You can lay on your back every year and pop out a baby, don't go to work, and go get all the food stamps, all the Section 8. But meanwhile, I go to work every day, I'm college
And need a little
educated,
help.
but I just need a little help because, you know, and I can't get anything.
Make too much.
Isn't
I
that
have no
something?
children, so I can't get nothing. So me being responsible is like, well, you were too responsible, we cannot help you. But this bum bitch over here, we gonna give her everything because she was just popping out babies every year by a different dude.
Next
It's-
topic.
Next
That's the next show.
The next show.
And I'll drink to that.
It's true. The system is set up to help the wrong people, and that's definitely a problem. And on that note, this has been Kick Trending Topics. You guys feel free to like, comment, or share. You definitely give us your feedback on any of our opinions, and just stay tuned for the next episode of Kick.